Hey YouTube, I know it's been a minute, but I spared you the unboxing, even though it's how it was labeled. I mean, all you need to do, I'm sure, is waste another 2 minutes watching somebody tearing the cardboard. Anyway, I got a Brodix ik200s. First time I put my hands on one of these, I played around with a lot of World products, Trick Flow, AFR, Pro lines, but I never got a chance to check these out. But actually, they look pretty good from first glance. Got an inch 470 spring on it. Supposed to be good to 575 lift. I'm gonna check the spring heights. They actually gave me a card. Let me see. Yeah, this is the card that came with it. The assembled spring heights and all that. Supposed to be good to 575. Anyway, I'm gonna check all that anyway. Here's a peak combustion chamber side. You got the heart shape. Stainless valves. Deck looks good. One thing I like, this is smoothed out a little bit. A lot of times, especially with AFRs, they be like really sharp. A little bit here. I'll smooth that a little bit. It'll be a hot spot. But all in all, these are looking real good. All right, I got all the springs off. Couldn't film it because I'm by myself, so ain't nobody worked the camera for me. But anyway, I was surprised to see that they have some CNC pocket porting done. Pretty nice. But that's not even mentioned in the details when you look them up when you're ordering, as well as the port match, gasket match, I should say. Not bad. And it's a double spring, steel retainer. Looks pretty well made. Use the valve slightly undercut. Stainless. 7 degree. All not bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm impressed with these heads. More impressed and more excited because they actually going on my car. So it makes it better than the customer's head. But all in all, I say it's a nice head. You can just bolt on. Like I say, when I checked the valve to guide clearances, they were perfect. No sticking. It's something you got to worry about. The valve job was good. They held up. Looked really good. But you know, I'm just gonna make a few mods since they're going on my motor, and I'll show you what they're going to be. I pulled my valve spring and start height mic out, and I decided to check it because I started looking here. He put from start height, it should be 1 inch 820, one intake and exhaust. And I was like, wait a minute, that's kind of tight. I never saw that before. So I went and double check the spring, and they wanted 1/900 or 880 to 900. So that was cool. So anyway, I put it here. Right now I'm at 1 inch 800. And when I checked the shim, I mic'd the shim up. They have sitting here under the spring, and it was 80 thousandths. So I put it right in the ballpark where I want to be. Actually perfect. Another little tiny detail, which I really love. I love this CNC port gasket matching. And there was, you know, this mass producing these, so you see the lines is kind of wide. And the wider the lines means like the quicker you was making your cuts, which is fine because they mass producing these joints. But anyway, the only little small concern, like I said, this is really nothing that, yeah, man, you can take these heads and throw them right on. But right where they did the CNC, right where it stopped, small little ridge. So basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the rolls, my Dremel, just move that. I'm not gonna touch these, but just on that, just to blend it into to the as cast. A lot of people always think like, oh yeah, these ridges mess up flow. If you're running a normal aspirated or nitrous setup, I'm saying leave these things alone. Other than me running some major boosts, don't take these out. Because I've seen tests where they've done them before and after they smooth all these CNC lines, and they're pretty much identical. But when you do a wet airflow test, flow actually improved with these ridges from atomization. Because you got airflow where you're not moving air, but it's not real world because you're moving fuel air. So basically a wet flow test. It's more accurate to the real world. But anyway, like I say, this is just my OCD, I guess. I'm just gonna take that out. It's literally just gonna just, I'll show you, I'll do it, I'll film it. But baby, I'm just gonna hit that little edge and leave it alone. I'm not going inside, I'm not messing with the ports, I'm not really gonna do anything because the casting is pretty good. Anything I really see that I don't like, I might smooth out. But yeah, it's gonna work for my application. Like this is going street motor, 555 lift cam, and like 11:3:1 compression. You know, mild, you know, street stuff. So as far as all that, this is gonna be a perfect head for that application. All right, I'm gonna hit this little ridge right here. That's it, nothing special. With the roll, with the drum. Yeah, that's pretty much, don't take much more, it's taking it down. Off on the roll. I'll put it on a little tighter. Wheezy out of here. Wheezy out of here. Wheezy out of here. That got it. All right. I'm not taking away a lot of material. That's pretty much almost got it. Yeah, it didn't take very much at all. I just hit it a little bit. Now it's kind of smooth. Before it was like a ramp. So now it just kind of rolls over. And I didn't mess with the CNC. I just made it a little smooth. This port here, I'm just gonna, that's not really that bad. But this one here has a little ramp. This port's good. Just a little cleanup, quick cleanup. So as you can see, all I did was like, I didn't touch in here. I just hit right where they stopped cutting and just hit it with the roll. And it's smooth. I didn't even touch this one here because the transition was good. But this one and the other one was like a ramp. It was almost like launching, if you can imagine. And here you can see. Let's hit it with the roll, and now it's, you know, smooth. And I really didn't, all I did was clean up a little bit of the flashing, because all that kind of helps for my application, you know. I just knocked some of it off, because all in all, the flashing, I mean, the casting was very well done, man. Good USA, made in USA castings, and it was pretty good, right on, especially when you throw in the CNC stuff going on there. The next step I mentioned earlier about these combustion chambers, pretty good, man, but you got a couple sharp edges, and they happen to be around the exhaust valve side where it's gonna get hotter. So basically all I'm doing is I'm taking one of these the old roll, and just gonna hit that little edge a little bit. Just make it where it's not sharp before you can shave with it. Nothing fancy. That's it. I mean, that's done. Just knock the little edge off. All right, I went and put some layout Dykem on my guides. On my seats. And I'm gonna lap my valves in, and then you can actually see where they're hitting, how good your valve job is. Plus, they're gonna help it seat. So that's what we're gonna do next. I couldn't wait, so I had to do at least lap one valve. You can see the margin there. We got a nice valve seat margin. And same here, you got a good seat. I like that, nice and secure. Another bonus, they did CNC gasket matching. It's already done for 1206 gasket. Something you don't have to worry about doing yourself. Seat margins for days. All right, basically I'm ready to put them back together. All I really did was, there was a couple of spots I wasn't liking, high spots. I just blended them. I didn't go crazy. And there was some flash here that I smoothed out, casting flash. And the same thing here, it was like a ridge, where from the CNC to where it met, where it stopped doing the work, it was like a high ridge, and I just blended that. Now that I wasn't taking much material at all. Did the same thing here. There's a little ridge where that machine stopped and the casting resumed, so I just made a smooth transition. And what else I do? Oh yeah, I just kind of deburred these little edges around the whole combustion chamber. It was a little sharp in a couple spots. I did that by hand, just through a little emery cloth. It's not a bad thing. A lot of times it's like really sharp. Wasn't too bad on these heads, but some AFRs I've done, it's like you could shave with it. That's how sharp it was, especially around the exhaust port. Valve, that's where it gets hotter. And all I really did, I didn't touch the exhaust ports really. There was just a couple spots to have a little bit of casting flash. All I did was blend them. Didn't open nothing up or nothing, just got rid of high spots. And you can see a little better here. Just a little casting flash. I smoothed, blended. That's it. So I'm gonna start the assembly process now. First thing I do, I use sort of like a white lithium lubricant plate, and I hit the guides just a little bit. After that, I got the valve nice and lubed up with just some motor oil, clean motor oil. Okay, we're back together here. This Brodix ik200. Very impressed. Good head for sure. I definitely would recommend it. And as far as buying a head assembled, a lot of times you want to stray away from that and just buy your own stuff. Everything was good. I checked the numbers and everything matched up. They use good parts. These are comp cam parts here they give you, and reputable company. But for the budget-minded head, it's not a bad way to go. You might get a little more horsepower, maybe out of the profilers or something, but the craftsmanship, and it's like throw out the box right on the motor. Can't go wrong with these. All right, thanks for viewing, sticking around to this late in the video. Unlike normal, comment, like, subscribe. Peace.